Do we have to say like, hi guys, welcome to our channel?
Hey,
Hey guys, welcome to our channel. I am Rebecca Aladeen,
And I'm Rachel Aladeen.
and together we are the Aladeen twins.
This is just a little bit of a kind of a get to know you. We asked you guys some questions on our Instagram of if you had the opportunity to sit down with us, what would you want to know? And so today we're going to answer those questions for you.
Yeah, so let's jump right into it. Well, first, where are we from?
Okay, so we're from Pasadena, California. Dina in the house.
It's weird because we're from Pasadena, but then we lived in the Valley for 3 years, which is like middle school, which I feel like is a fundamental like part of your adolescent growth.
Right.
And then we went back to Pasadena for high school, and when we returned, it was kind of like we didn't even know anybody, and it was literally like starting over. And then we went to college in LA, so again outside of Pasadena, so it kind of feels like we bounced around a little bit, even though those are all LA County.
But they feel like worlds apart.
Yes, especially when you're a kid, it just feels like a long time. Your face identification just worked for me.
Oh, well, we're twins.
It doesn't always work. Do you guys have any older siblings, or do you guys have any other siblings?
We have 2 older sisters. One of them is 2 years older than us, and the other one is 6 years older than us. And so together, that's 4 sisters.
And we're, the youngest, which you just said, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're the youngest.
And then we have a stepsister and a stepbrother who are also older. So we're still the youngest. What do you do for work?
So I just quit my job. So right now, I don't do anything. But prior to that, I was the director of executive recruiting at a boutique agency inside of a CPA firm. So I was basically helping people get their, career popping.
Yeah, so if you have any career advice, if you need help trying to prepare for a job interview or a resume, she's your girl because she knows all about that. That's exactly what she does. I am a professional makeup artist, or some like to call me a celebrity makeup artist. I work inside film and television industry or entertainment industry as a whole. So a lot of like red carpets, special events, photo shoots, things like that with some of your favorite celebrities. So pretty exciting job, and
and
very
I assist
opposite.
her sometimes. I assist her.
She assists me sometimes. But it's very opposite from the corporate life that my girl was just living not that long ago.
Yes, very.
Who's older? Would you like to guess who's older?
Okay, so she's older.
Can we give him like a 3-second pause?
It was.
Do you like being a fashionista inspo?
I didn't know I was a fashionista.
I don't think I'm a fashionista. What age is a good age to start having kids?
I mean, to each his own.
Some people have kids in their 20s, some people have kids in their 30s, some people have kids in their 40s. Like, it's up to you. It's no one size fits all. But me, I've always wanted to wait till after 30.
You always, I thought you said 28.
28? Where did I say that?
When we were like young.
How young? 12?
It was like
28?
25.
28 is very specific. I'm done. Anyway, what is one bucket list thing that you want to do together?
I want to go to the Maldives.
Yeah, I feel like my bucket list items are all travel stuff. I would like to see the Egyptian pyramids.
Yes.
And I would also like to go to Bora Bora.
And I would like to go on an African safari where I can go on the patio of my suite, and then there's a giraffe like right there waiting for me.
Allegedly, you can do that at Disney World. I just want to let you know.
Really?
Yeah, in the
I'm not
in the
doing
like animal kingdom.
I'd rather go to Africa, South Africa.
Okay, well, if you don't make it to Africa, you can make it to Orlando.
All right. Plan B.
If you could imagine life without each other, what would it look like and feel like? I would never want to imagine such a thing.
Yeah, why would
That's
you?
horrible.
It makes me sad. Like, what does that mean? Like, to never have had you ever? Ooh, child. I don't want to see it.
I can't do it.
I don't want to imagine it. I don't want to see it.
Nope.
I'm cool.
What is the most amazing achievement you both have experienced individually and collectively?
Ooh.
I feel like graduating from UCLA within 4 years with a 3.0, I'm sorry, excuse me, a 3.5 and above GPA.
3.6.
She rounds up Anyway, or was it legit 3.6 and you keep rounding up to 3.7?
I don't know. Oh, I rounded to 3.7.
I feel like that was probably a really amazing, one of the most amazing accomplishments, because we just had so much going on and we were very relentless and we didn't allow anything to distract us.
It took a lot to get there.
It took a lot to get there. We were hustling.
And it took a lot to finish.
Yes. And then I feel like my individual accomplishment would be the career that I built.
Being her own boss.
Yes, being my own boss really means a lot to me, because we've been working pretty much since we could get a job. We were old enough to get a job.
I guess for me, like I said, I just quit my job, so I just had to start over.
So that's an accomplishment.
That
Yay!
But prior to that, I did have a really good, or I had a successful career in corporate, and I think I always imagined like I would do something great in my life, and I would be like Forbes under 30, and that didn't happen. But I do have an article on Forbes.com about how to change your careers and kill it. So we'll leave the link below.
See, it's manifestation. Not quite the way you wanted it, but
it happened.
Manifestation nonetheless.
What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? I don't know. I don't know if I want to share. Ever done or ever happened?
I feel like my most embarrassing moment. I feel like I have to have more embarrassing moments than this, but one of my but I don't know. This is the only one I can think of. One of my most embarrassing moments was when I was a first year in college, and with your GE classes, you have like at UCLA, you have like up to 300 students in your class. It's like in the auditorium, and I was in one of those huge 300 student classes, and I had to do a performance. It was like an art class. I had to do a performance, and in the performance, I don't know why, I was standing on top of a piano stool. So at the end of the performance,
I've never heard this story before. I'm waiting for it.
It's not that deep, but at the end of the performance, I decided to like pick up the piano stool and put it back at the piano, because I don't know, I'm just polite and I like just do way too much sometimes. So I decided to like leave it the way I found it, or whatever, or the way it was before we entered stage. Guys, I fell to my knee. I literally fell to one knee, like on like straight Boys to Men on down on bended knee style, and I hit my knee hard. And the dude I liked was sitting in the first row. My heart was pumping. Oh my God, my heart was beating. I was so embarrassed. I was shaking.
One of my embarrassing moments was I was in high school and we went to the movie theaters, I think at the Santa Anita Mall, and it was pouring rain.
I know.
It was nighttime. It was pouring raining by the time the movie let out. My homegirl, she goes and she runs, and I'm like, okay. And then I think Rebecca went and she ran, and my homeboy, who at the time I thought was cute, he was holding the door open for me, and right when I went in, I did.
Like as soon as she got to the door, she slipped and fell in a puddle. Like not just fell, like fell in the actual puddle of water.
And then I was so embarrassed that I just stayed in the puddle, because I was like, oh my God. And J Mike had to pick me up out of the puddle, okay? And
so her clothes are wet. And this is not leaving the theater. This is actually going into it.
No, we were leaving the theater. We were leaving.
So what door is he holding open? Oh, you were trying to run out?
Yeah. I was running out.
In my mind, we were running into the door.
No, to the garage.
Damn.
So anyway, and then this is back in the day, super tacky, but I used to have my phone, my little Nokia on my hip. And
dated. Thanks.
Sorry. And so my Nokia got scratched, so I had to live with the memory of this moment every time I looked at my Nokia. So anyway, that was embarrassing.
I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but at least it was like in the company of friends. Mine was in front of like 350 people. So
what secret obsession do you have that I don't know about?
Do you have one? A secret obsession.
We kind of tell each other everything.
Yeah, I don't think we have a secret obsession.
I don't
think
think
I have
about
a secret
exceptions.
obsession, period.
What do you lie most about?
I don't lie.
I don't lie either. I mean, unless sometimes, you know.
I really don't lie. We were raised not to lie, so I really can't stand a liar. But I feel like, unfortunately, we all have to tell like a little white lie. The thing that I end up being the most dishonest about is probably like when I'm being bothered, like saying that someone is not bothering me when they really are.
Agreed. Okay.
AKA we're perfect.
Okay. Which house would you belong to in Hogwarts?
Gryffindor, courage, bravery, nerve, and chivalry. Hufflepuff, hard work, patience, justice, and loyalty. Ooh,
That's what I'm saying. Hufflepuff.
I should probably be a Hufflepuff.
Cause I'm about justice and loyalty and hard work.
Ravenclaw, intelligence, learning, and wit. Oh, none of these are really all that bad.
Yeah, no.
Slytherin is ambition, cunning. I'm not cunning though. Leadership and resourcefulness.
You ain't resourceful.
I am resourceful, actually.
Just kidding. I'm gonna go with Hufflepuff. I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm a Huff.
Gryffindor. Gryffindor or Hufflepuff, for sure.
Okay.
Whichever one.
All right. If you had to spend $10,000 a day, what would you spend it on?
Oh, I know my answer. What do you?
If you had to spend $10,000,
Like if you had to spend $10,000 a day, what are you gonna buy?
I don't know. I'm frugal. I'm a cheap one. I don't know. What would you say?
I'm gonna spend my $10,000 on something that's gonna make me $20,000. Okay.
Big facts.
I'll be going
But maybe you're cheating on the question because the question is what you're gonna spend it on.
in investment.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend it on
In the
something.
stock market.
I'm gonna spend it on something that's gonna make me more money.
I
That's
agree.
the only reason why you should be spending $10,000 a day.
I agree. You know, a day is crazy.
A day, that's nuts.
intense. But what if you couldn't invest it?
Okay, so you want me to buy something? Clearly, the cheap one wants me to buy something. Okay, $10,000. What can I buy for $10,000?
I mean, maybe you could get like a private jet and go somewhere. Not that you can buy the private jet, but you know what I'm saying.
Like a vacation.
Yeah. That might be nice. What is a movie you can practically quote from start to finish?
The Grinch. Not me, her.
With Jim Carrey.
I love The Grinch too, but I can't quote any movie.
I mean, I can like
I choose to do
from
other
start to
things
finish.
with my brain capacity.
It has to be on. You know, sometimes you like.
So you can't do it right now if I were to tell you.
I mean, I could give you quotes.
But you can't do it from start to finish. You have to
No.
like read along.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Do you remember your first date?
Yes.
I got stood up on. So, or I got stood up, I should say.
It's a tough life.
Yeah. And then, oh God.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
And it was Valentine's Day. It was my first day ever. It was Valentine's Day, and I got stood up. And I got my nails done for that mofo. Okay? Anyway.
you set your expectations too high.
I guess so. I thought it was fireproof. You know what I'm saying?
So mine, I don't know.
You gotta come to my meeting.
I don't know. Mine was like a regular day, I think. I don't even remember the time of the year, but I remember what the fool it was with. And it was actually like a cool little day. He came up to the door, like my dad opened the door, like saw me out.
Cute.
Like, yeah, it was real formal. It was real like cliche and cute. And we had went to Red Lobster. Which is really funny, but for me, that was something special because we didn't have a Red Lobster near us. And I had always heard so much about Red Lobster. And so we kind of had to drive. We were in Pasadena at
Did
the
you
time.
get the cheddar biscuits?
Yes, we did. It was I think it's like honestly the only time I've ever been to Red Lobster.
Yeah, I didn't go to like
I don't even think I've ever been back. So like I was 16. I want to say I was 16. And I was going, we went to, and he like took me to Red Lobster, which was a big deal because it was kind of like a 15-20 minute drive away from where I live. So that was like an investment, you know what I mean, of time. This boy I went to school with, right? I think I had kind of liked him or maybe liked him for a while. I don't think it was that deep, but whatever. I was happy to be on the date with him. And he kept winking at me. Like I kept looking up for my plate and he was winking at me. And I'm just like, I'm blushing because I'm just like, oh, like, I don't know. He's like flirting or something. So finally I'm like, why are you keep winking? Like, hella cute, right? Why are you winking? And he's like, what? And I'm like, you're winking. And he's like, oh, really? I think it's my contact. I was like, that is so funny. But yeah. And then I think we might have like went and tried to go look for a view after, like go into the mountainous part of like Pasadena.
Did you kiss him?
I don't think so. I don't remember. If I did, it wasn't nothing serious. But it was a cool first date, you know. Shout out to him for that. That's all he was worth.
Woo, okay.
What's your guilty pleasure?
I like to look at pimple popping videos and like earwax removal and really gross things. Sorry.
What is the most inspiring place you've ever been? It was a cathedral in Spain. Like, I remember it just being, I don't even remember which one it was, but I remember it was just so beautiful. I was like,
Not La Familia or whatever.
no, we can't go in that one.
Oh, we went inside of it.
Yeah, we were inside of it.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just so beautiful. I was like, I gotta pray. Like, and we all stopped and we prayed. You remember that? We all like,
yeah,
straight up like sat down and prayed. It was just so
and Christina
stunning.
was like, Le Jesus. We were there learning Spanish. Okay, who's the bossiest? You know, I used to say myself.
Rachel is definitely the bossiest growing up.
Yeah, I think it's her in recent years. Own it.
Am I
Okay.
bossier or do I just know more?
All right, who's the messiest? I don't think neither one of us are messy. Who is the more shy twin? I feel like my shyness, it really kind of comes in and out. It depends.
Do you think I'm more shy than you? I feel like I'm more shy than you.
Like in what setting?
In public settings?
Okay, I guess I'll get the job done.
I
So,
mean,
that's what you mean.
Who is really responsible for all the disappearing forks?
Okay, in the case of the disappearing forks, you two.
AKA Forkgate.
In 2018, I got a text message from my sister here who accused me of.
I went to work for, I don't know, an extended period of time. I came back home and there were 3 forks left in the house.
So
I'm assuming that she must have been taking them to work or something like that because, I mean, I wasn't here.
but I don't take like silverware out of the house. So anyway, so I'm like, I don't know where they are. And I guess in the back of her mind, she just still always thought that it was me and the forks.
It's a logical explanation because I wasn't here. So it could not have been me.
So fast forward, it's now 2020.
So I buy new forks, right? I go buy a whole new flatware set. It's cute. I get little fancy gold ones and everything because I'm like, you know what? Let's make it lush. So I make it lush and I move on with my life.
I now no longer live with her.
Yeah.
So it means it can't be me because I'm not here. And now all her forks are gone.
So it's not all my forks. So
3 forks.
No. It's, the set came with 8 and all of the big ones are gone. So 4 sets of large forks are gone. It's a thing. It left me very puzzled, very confused. I couldn't get over it. I held a poll on Instagram. Apparently about 12 other people are having the same experience, including my grandma, by the way, recently had the same experience. And then I Googled it and I found out like it's a legit thing that people don't know where their forks went. So
boom.
I think there's gnomes, and that's the only logical explanation.
And either you know about gnomes or you don't.
Working alone or working on a team.
I enjoy some teamwork.
Yeah, I pick a team.
I like support.
Damn it.
A good one though, not just anybody.
Perfect teeth or perfect hair? Perfect teeth.
Yeah.
You could buy a wig.
Yeah, you could do the hair. You could fix the hair. No, what's perfect hair? You know, that's
like, what is perfect hair?
Right.
Arctic or the desert?
What? Arctic?
Arctic.
Oh.
Arctic.
Arctic.
I
think I'll prefer the desert.
Desert, because I can't be cold.
Ooh,
I'm good.
I am not a nice person in the cold. I am too through.
Forest or beach?
Is
it a tropical forest?
Big
The beach. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mansion in the suburbs or a cabin in the mountains? To live in or to visit?
Right, because I'm a city girl, so I think I'm a prefer the mansion.
In the suburbs?
Yep.
City or country? Boom. There
City.
you go. City.
Boom.
There it goes. Charming or genuine?
Genuine?
Is this like personalities?
I don't know, but don't you want to see if genuine is on the table? I'm going there. I'm not going.
I'll take genuine too.
Charming and deceitful?
Ooh. Because I don't know if we agree on this one.
Okay.
Toilet paper.
Okay.
Over or under? Over.
I kind of don't really care.
I had to teach her. It's over. It's over. If you put your toilet paper under, bro.
But I think over is better since
you can't find
converted.
The worst part is like when somebody else puts the toilet paper on the roll and it's like the middle of the night and you're like trying to like pat the toilet paper to try to find the edge and it just won't come. Wet or dry?
What? I guess I like dry.
I think wet is never a bad option. Just like in a lot of things. Like you don't want dry food. You don't want dry.
Oh, but this is like my body? Because I would like to be dry. No,
Would you like to be dry?
I would like to dry it off.
That's a weird question. I'm gonna have to cut that.
Right.
Love or lust or love?
Love.
Don't sound so excited. Slacker or overachiever? Overachiever. Weird or normal? Normal?
Yeah, weird is like,
I don't know what that means. It's a weird ass question.
Right.
And that concludes our Get to Know Us video.
I hope you guys have fun hanging out with us.
And hopefully you feel like you learned a little bit more about us.
If you guys have any questions or anything else you'd like us to answer, go ahead and just drop a comment below.
And I have one final question, but this time it's for you guys. Who do you think you are most likely to be best friends with? Rachel or Rebecca? Let us know down in the comments. And this should be fun. Let's see who wins. Let's see who comes out with the most besties.
Don't fail me, guys. I'll never hear the end of it.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.